Marvel is back like they were never gone before, and it is actually quite crazy to think that Marvel could have created a movie this quality after how lackluster it's been post-Endgame. I mean, it seemed like it went for about 4-ish years where they were just making things of quantity over quality, and that was enough to make me cautious going into this movie. But now we've gotten Thunderbolts, and I'm floored with how perfectly crafted it was. And not only that the movie was so flawless, but it couldn't have come at a better time for Marvel. Disney won back its audience before Avengers Doomsday. With the brilliance of Thunderbolts, its script, its cinematography and lighting, its acting, its character development, and its stakes that feel at an all-time high are the reasons why this movie works so well. Marvel movies are usually just popcorn flicks, and they don't try to be more than that. They're totally aware that they exist to be blockbusters and are completely unapologetic about it. And as an MCU fan, I actually applaud that. I think it's good that not every movie carries the emotional weight of, say, Schindler's List. Movies are a form of escapism from everyday life, and Marvel Cinematic Universe, to me, like many others, are some of the best forms of escape of everyday life that there is. That's why I refer to the Thunderbolts so highly. I think it says a lot just over 2-hour runtime. We see people in this movie who haven't had the easiest lives to live becoming better people. It's not as easy for them as it is to say someone like Loki to just flip a switch and instantly poof, you're now a good guy. The team of Thunderbolts has real trauma they deal with, and each has a conscience that eats away at their every wrongdoing. I'm not shading Loki, who I love. All I'm saying is that it's difficult for anyone to be a good person, especially if your past is something that eats at you the way that it does for someone like Bucky Barnes. What these characters lack in flashy powers, they more than make up for in emotional intelligence. I give the most sincere congratulations to the team at Marvel for taking such a significant risk with the Thunderbolts. Sure, we've seen Marvel do team up with misfits before, like they've done with Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'd argue that this is more emotionally driven than the Guardians movies are. When the Thunderbolts tries to tackle darker themes, there may still be some of that Marvel signature quippy humor there, but it doesn't feel like the audience is just treated like infants and it all just goes away. No, when it gets dark, it stays dark. So dark, in fact, that if you showed this to a DC fan, even they would applaud it. The trailer gives just the amount necessary to describe this movie as being a team up of a bunch of misfits. What they left out, and what I won't spoil, is that the stakes are at an all time high for this movie. There are people out there that are far more challenging than Thanos and his Infinity Stones. And this movie will go down as one of the peak multiverse saga films, which might not sound like much of an accomplishment, but it's honestly one of Marvel's best movies it's ever done. Avoid spoilers and go in clean. This is one of the best movies of the year. Sinners is still the movie of the year, but as far as blockbusters go, this might be the top blockbuster movie of 2025. At least until Superman comes out. I have high hopes for that one. Alright, everyone, that'll do it for me this time around. Be on the lookout for my spoiler review on Sunday at about 10 in the morning, is when it'll drop. And let me know in the comments, what did you think? Did you like Thunderbolts? Were you floored by it? Let me know. And help this channel out by clicking like and subscribe for always honest takes on movies. Michael out.